Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Dayang Rehana, and in this video presentation, our group will present about the strategic management for Tenaga Nasional Berhad.
Hi, my name is Nur Hafizatul Yusnin. For the acknowledgement, first and foremost, thank you to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because with His permission we success to finish this assignment for subject MGT657. We finally able to complete our assignment that given to us by the lecturer with her encouragement and blessing. With our full attention, this mission was complete. We even took the little difficulty when doing this task. Next, we would like to express our gratitude to our lecturer, Strategic Management, MGT657, Dr. Muzalifa Monil, because our assignment cannot be complete properly like this without her grade. She really cared for her student and she explained the task very well to her student before we understood completely. Finally, I want to say thank you to our group member who participate and contribute to our assignment because of the commitment of our group member to properly and effectively complete this assignment before we understood completely. Finally, I want to say thank you to our group member who participate and contribute to our assignment because of the commitment of our group member to properly and effectively complete this assignment.
TNB is the Malaysia's largest electrical company with a total asset value of 110.7 billion. The Malaysian government has entrusted TNB with supply power across Peninsular Malaysia as well as Sabah and Labuan through its subsidiary Sabah Electricity Sdn Berhad. TNB is also involved in unregulated business through its subsidiaries such as transformer manufacturing, installation, repair, maintenance as well as professional consultant services related to architectural, civil and electrical engineering works and services in Malaysia, Mauritius, Pakistan, India and Indonesia. TNB developed University Tenaga Nasional Unit 10 in the educational sector to produce high-quality graduates who would benefit not only TNB as a source of future human capital but also the country by raising the educational level of its citizens. TNB is the monopoly company that provides electricity in Malaysia. Their vision is to be among the leading corporations in energy and related business globally. They did not only want to expand their business in Malaysia, however, they want to expand it international level. They had come up with 20 years strategic plan to support their vision with the ultimate objective of transforming into a world-class player by the 2025. To support this vision, TNB invests significantly in the continuous professional development of its employees through structured program. There is also renewed emphasis on sustainability both of the organization and the Malaysian environment. The strategic plan entails greater focus on green initiatives such as the development of renewable source of fuel and more effective demand-side management via energy efficiency, thus complementing the government carbon reduction agenda. TNB has their own mission to be committed in providing the excellence in their product and services. To support this mission, they had stressed a little value in their organization. First, they apply the integrity value in their work. During their job progress, they will do it accordingly to guidelines and rules to ensure that customers satisfied with their service and perform to their best ability with high standard while continuing to improve their service quality. Second, they put their focus on customer by understanding what are the customer needs and to fulfill it with their best ability and retain the customer loyalty by continuous monitoring their needs and realize that customer focus is important to TNB. As the main business offered by TNB, there are three core businesses in TNB which are regulated by the Energy Commission, Suruhanjaya Tenaga. The first is the generation of energy, which may be done in variety of ways, including hydro dams and gas and coal-fired power plants. The transmission from the generating station to the distribution station is the second step. Finally, it is responsible for distributing power to all of consumer TNB. TNB is making road to emerging market focused on the Asia Pacific, Middle East, North Africa area by capitalizing on opportunities available overseas. So as for the organizational structure, the generation division, transmission division and distribution division are the three business divisions that is organized by TNB. The company generation plants are imagined by the generation division, which is in charge of the energy generation. The transmission division is in charge of overseeing the national grid system, which distribute power across the country. TNB Distribution Division is the company retail and it works with consumer. The division is responsible for the maintenance of the system as well as the sale and supply of power from its national grid to customer. As for customer analysis, the TNB client profile is depicted as you can see from the slide, which consists mostly of commercial, industrial, and residential consumer. First, the industrial clients are those who engage in the production of goods and services. They account for the majority of their power sales while being the smallest portion of their client base. The second largest source of energy sales is their commercial client, who conduct the business and commercial operation that fuel their economy. Finally, their residential clients account for the vast bulk of Malaysia population of 3.1.7 million people. They drive them to provide excellent in their product and services since they are in their largest market. TNB company relies on 6 resources and connection which they leverage to create value. First is financial. TNB operating fund which includes shareholders' equity, borrowing, and income. Second is manufacture. Plants, transmission and distribution network, fiber optic cable, office space, and vehicles are examples of physical asset and infrastructures that enable them to conduct business. Third is natural. Coal, natural gas, qualified natural gas, water, sunshines are some of the renewable and non-renewable environmental resources utilized by TNB to generate electricity. Fourth is intellectual. Their research and development R&D skills as well as investment in new technologies and innovation improve their operating efficiency and help them migrate into green energy. Fifth is human. They are people who are in charge of ensuring that they satisfy their duty to keep the lights on every day, and their board of directors who maintain sound government. Sixth is social and relationship. Maintaining strong relationship with the investor, worker, trade unions, customers, suppliers, and its general public give them strength. TNB business philosophy focus on 3 main areas which are renewable energy. TNB knowledge and potential in embracing sustainable energy will give a comprehensive solution for becoming a green firm. Biogas plant, power plant, isolers power plant, and waste to energy are the 3 renewable energy services they offer to its client. Second is energy efficiency. TNB has lightened the strain by providing valuable energy efficiency suggestions to individuals as people are at the core of all they do. It will also be appreciated by Mother Nature as it result they offer their client these 3 services such as energy optimization, data energy analytics, and Internet of Things (IoT). Third is consultancy and services. TNB provide power plant equipment repair and maintenance services. In addition, the firm has expanded into selling replacement parts as well as operation and maintenance services for various power plants as well as project consultation.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Muzalifah Monin and all my fellow classmates.
My name is Dayang Siti Nur Akila binti Awang Matusin, metric number 2019601744.
Today, I would like to present about the company analysis in terms of its long-term goals and short-term goals.
Long-term goals of TNB are: first, future generation sources. It is needed as with the ongoing global energy transition, the future energy source is green and renewable as the world seeks to decarbonize in order to mitigate climate change. The second goal is grid of the future. TNB wants to success on its energy transition, thus to equip its electricity system for future. TNB intends to go beyond traditionally investment in grid expansion to fundamentally modernize and shape Malaysia's grid of the future. Third goal is winning the customer. TNB wants to continue on improving its service delivery and taking the customer experience to new high by innovate new solutions and service offerings leveraging digital platform for customers. Last but not least, the long-term goal of TNB is future-proof regulations. It is needed as electricity supply industry is highly regulated. Hence, the industry has severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So, collaborate on policies will help to shape the sustainability of an industry. Tenaga Nasional Berhad TNB has several short-term goals, which are: first, for future generation sources, it plans on its conventional generation assets that focus on the performance, growth, and efficiency. Moreover, it also plans its international generation assets by focusing on establishment of renewable asset company (RACO), develop greenfield RE projects, and develop utility business in Southeast Asia. Lastly, it plans on its renewable generation assets by focus on achieving bidding and cost excellence and Southeast Asia market experience. Second, for grid of future, TNB plan to leverage new technology and improve efficiency by creating a self-healing grid while making greater use of demand management. It is also meant by create grid of future program that divided into 6 investment activities. Third, for winning the customer, TNB plan to create value for its key stakeholders, which are customer, people, and the shareholders. It is because customer will continue to support the company retail, people will help TNB to become the customer's preferred choice, and shareholder will get the benefits from the sustainable return. Lastly, for the future regulation, TNB goal is to leading in Malaysia's energy transition to succeed on becoming a leading provider of sustainable energy solutions in Malaysia and internationally.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Hafizatul binti Jusnin. My ID card is 2019819268. Now I'm gonna present the internal factor evaluation and external factor evaluation. Strategic management audit for SWOT analysis of Tenaga Nasional Berhad that helps evaluate the company internal evaluation, that is strength and weaknesses. The internal factor evaluation metric is SWOT analysis is proven the management frameworks so that a brand such as the technology Nasional Berhad can benchmark their business and performance compared to their competitor and industry. As of the 2020, Tenaga Nasional Berhad is one of the leading brands in the energy sector. This is the internal factor evaluation matrix for Tenaga Nasional Berhad. For the strength, first, Malaysia largest power producer. The WEC score is 1%. Second, operations that are vertically linked. The WEC score is 0.30%. 3. Power plant are well equipped, reliable, and efficient. The WEC score is 0.45%. 4. The business also offer the production, technology consulting, water electric construction assistance, and the repair maintenance. The WEC score is 0.30%. 5. Strong creditworthiness on a domestic and international level, as well as extensive capital market expertise is 0.40%. And the last, the workforce is made up around 30,000 is 0.60%. And for weakness is first the produce significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions in the course of its daily operation is 0.16%. And the last is lack of a diversification in the energy portfolio is 0.14%. The total for WEC is 1 and the total for WEC score is 3.35%. For the conclusion, Tenaga Nasional Berhad internal factor evaluation metric has a total WEC score of 3.35%. Strategic management audit of SWOT analysis of Tenaga Nasional Berhad that helps evaluate the company external environment, that is an opportunity and threats. This is the external factor evaluation matrix for TNB. For the opportunities, first, when energy production, the WEC score is 1.40%. 2. is generation of new power source, the WACC score is 0.60%. And 3. Commission reduction plan, the WACC score is 0.45%. For the traits, first, increasing production cost and fluctuating raw material costs is 0.20%. 2 is falling demand and a slowing economy is 0.10%. 3 is changing energy source dynamics 0.10%. And last is consolidation and increased competition regulation of the environment is 0.10% too. The total for WACC is 1 and the WACC score is 2.95%. For conclusion, Tenaga Nasional Berhad external factor evaluation metric has a total WACC score for 2.95%.
CPM Matrix is a powerful strategic analysis tool and allow TNB, stockholder and other parties who interested to see the strengths and weaknesses of all major competitors in the electric power industry. From the table, we can see that TNB has a higher weighted score with a total of 3.4 rather than the SESB that total score is 2.6 only. This indicates that TNB was a strong in position and also winning among all the competitors.
Moving on to the SWOT analysis of TNB, there are 6 strengths that we have found. Firstly, TNB's strengths as a Malaysian sole electricity provider and monopoly organization cannot be underestimated. Moving on to the SWOT analysis of TNB, there are 6 strengths that we have found. Firstly, TNB's strengths as a Malaysian sole electricity provider and monopoly organization cannot be underestimated. And TNB's power plants are technologically advanced, stable, and efficient. TNB supply everything from the energy to the most of its ancillary products of services, such as productions, technology consulting, water electricity, construction support, and repair maintenance service. This aspect is the critical in being Malaysia's leading electricity generator, as well as being supported by the government and its policy. TNB's integrated business portfolio is another factor that contributes to its leadership. As the result, TNB integrated business portfolio contributes to its strengths, which is why the company employs roughly 30,000 people. Next, weaknesses. There are 2 weaknesses of TNB. Meanwhile, TNB's flaws cannot be overlooked. TNB's weaknesses are its reliance mainly on the Malaysian market and its low return on the equity due to the economic of scale and scope. Despite having a large portfolio and being the monopoly in Malaysia, it is not active regionally and relies solely on the Malaysia for revenue. Because of the limited volume and breadth covered, this has an influence on the return on equity. It does not have the same power in the other countries of Southeast Asia as it does in Malaysia as the market leader and monopoly organization. Aside from it, TNB's day-to-day operation generate a significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions. Thirdly, opportunity. There are 3 opportunities that we have found. TNB potential include the development of renewable energy power through the establishment of biomass plants and solar hybrid project. TNB should act immediately to capture the chances of the near future and migrate away from fossil fuels because the worldwide trend in renewable energy is so fast. TNB needs to make consistent effort to improve plants' efficiency by utilizing sophisticated technology as well as the establishment of the nuclear energy unit for future energy needs. The government's low carbon drive is well supported with the goals to minimize emissions. Last 3 threats. The supplier and all the key resources and key partner may increasing production costs and fluctuating raw material costs. Due to the current economic condition, every sector needs to survive and some of them need to increasing their product price in order for them to maintain their sales. Falling demand and the slowly economy. Due to the COVID-19 condition, the demand may decrease and some of the customer may decreasing their product uses, such as the uses of electricity. They need to save money because of the current economic condition. Changing energy sources dynamic. The rapid growing of the technology may affect the customer choices of the energy. There are many more new energy products in the market. Consolidation and increased competition. Regulation of the environment, which the example of the competitor are Selby Holding Limited, Simidarbi Berhad, and International Power.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Tayang Izzah Suzaini binti Rasining, and here I want to present about the alternative strategies of Tenaga Nasional Berhad to achieve their long-term objective. with its objective of long-term comprised to be one of the world's top 10 global utility by 2025, which to elaborate more for better understanding that TNB want to achieve the standard of success with what they had provide service to citizens among these long-term years. They want to strive for improvement and achieve to be the best among the best company with its mission accomplished. When this is happen, company will achieve its goal and be more motivated to improve flows until the problem arise become easily handled and solved on the spot. That's the main keyword that they want to deliver for what it's mean by their objective stated. To achieve the success of their mission and vision objective, of course, energy and effort must align with strategies. From that, Tenaga Nasional Berhad strategies are winning the customer, grid of the future, and the future generation sources. First, winning the customer. What it mean by winning the customer that in line with Tenaga Nasional Berhad long-term objective? Of course, they do align with each other. By winning the customer, of course, it will derive for a good image and reputation of company. The strategies to win the customer's heart is by providing better and brighter service, which its strategy to deliver service and interaction toward click and call also come over channels. What does all that mean? It is by continuously provide solution in regards the service to receive to give customer what they want in increasingly digital savvy world and ensuring on 3 digital pillars and interaction with customer. Moreover, they do provide more friendly application and portals as Instagram and Twitter to interact more with customer in regards to solve the problem. They do also establish on Kedai Tenaga, which is on purpose to enabling customer with easy process of their business by facilitate customer to no longer queue for settle their affairs with business TNB. 300 kiosks had been installed to increase credit limit to facilitate towards their target customer thus increase the option of payment. The grid of the future. This is by distribution grid framework that allows company to address the aspect industry changes as a result of MESI 2.0, which Tenaga Nasional Berhad focusing on 5 most priorities key area, which is first, developing smarter distributions grid, which be more efficient and resilient to enable distribution level energy transaction by improve the service to supply energy to receive in line with efficiency and will make it effective in world for every supply delivered by TNB, which use strategy using smart application to assist the activity provided to the citizens in Malaysia. Second is transforming workforce capability by building and improving productivity. By assist workforce to improve their skills in line with material provided by Tenaga Nasional Berhad to be practiced efficiently by workforce to derive intelligence in service and improve modern equipment to heading towards brilliant progress. Is understanding of regulatory rules and framework. TNB must assist of all employees and organizations to understand the rules and framework as to stick to discipline to the rules as do what in line with responsibility and don't do the task that is out of area of established work of rule. Fourth, adoption of high safety culture. Always give a full focus on the safety in regards to the employees who work in the company and to the citizens or society that receive the supply of utility energy. This is important as to make company gain trust and confidence with no fear in regards to the services provided. Fifth, digitalization of current work process culture. TNB, Tenaga Nasional Berhad, provide kiosks of payment which make payment by digital application provided as other services to facilitate the customer matter in regards to the business with TNB. Future generation sources. First, pipeline introduced to achieve mission of use for future sources. This is to serve for a better future utilization that will make society and country to have long stable and less problem of pipeline provided. Second, energy efficiency. More than 155 programs to improve the efficiency of TNB thermal stations, which it is carrying potential saving of benefit TNB which amount of 100 billion annum. Third, to be effective in service of TNB, a few specialists had been gathered together to work in some place to achieve the result of success, to conduct energy audits and provide solutions in regard to the problems that had been reported, to give efficient services. Then, develop disaster management in regards to the future sources main purpose as to reducing carbon footprints in support of global climate changes initiative. TNB creates awareness in relation to provide information to the local populations on the functions of dams with respect of flood mitigations, water supply and irrigations as to improve the service of energy supplies to the society.
Moving on to the recommendation and improvement, TNB have opportunity to improve their mental health. Despite the fact that they operate in monopoly market, to begin, individuals should be motivated, encouraged, and given opportunity to improve their performance in the workplace. Manager, for example, can raise employee salaries and provide incentive based on the KPI. Aside from that, management should compensate personnel in advance, particularly technicians, because working outstation to repair power outage is challenging. TNB needs to improve their working environment by preparing a comfortable workplace and providing sufficient and appropriate equipment that is in good working order so the staff can accomplish their job more efficiently. Furthermore, noise level in the workplace must be kept to a bare minimum, as this will impair employee performance. TNB have introduced energy efficiency and renewable energy to cut costs for the companies and the consumer. Energy conservation will result from the efficient energy uses, which means less money will be spent on the electricity bill. This lower energy expenses, which leads to the lower operating costs and as the result, more profit for the company. The power cut-off relay will be replaced with a solid-state relay in the future to reduce power consumption and improve the efficiency of the design. This system will also have an Android application with security feature. This could be accomplished by the encrypting the application protocol. Last but not least, TNB must prioritize customer service. The organization needs to improve its customer touchpoints, particularly in terms of adopting a more friendlier approach to customer care by adding customers through the TNB Care Line 24 Hours Electricity Center, which is a customer management center dedicated to client demands. This is critical for establishing a brand and gaining customer trust.
Every company should have a clear vision and mission statement. This statement helps companies define performance criteria and metrics based on the objective they wish to achieve. They also provide staff to define purpose to work towards, which increase efficiency and production. Aside from that, mission and vision statement may be utilized as a public relations strategy to attract media attention, target certain consumer group, and build commercial partnership with like-minded firm, because it must connect with the company vision and mission. The irrelevance of the mission and vision in relation to the various tactics adopted. In general, there are three viable alternative strategies for these companies, each of which represent a different aspect of the business, such as winning the customer, grid of the future, and future generation sources. All of these alternative strategies, on the other hand, are designed to turn their competitors' flaws into their major strength in order to increase the company's reputation and build as a well-known brand. Finally, regardless of how powerful the organization is, it will be difficult for them to restrain their business since operating a business, even a tiny one, always have a rival. The corporation should not give up too soon, as it might lead to the company collapse owing to a lack of appropriate management. Thank you, that's all from me.